Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of the Dojo. Ivan here. We're going to be jumping into building an idea exercise. First step is Jay, and Jay decided to illustrate a house. And awesome job, Jay. I really love the amount of sketches and ideation that you went through. You really took time to kind of explore different perspectives on a house, different details on a house, and different type of like architectural styles. And you ultimately ended up with this house here, and you put a lot of really great shading, a lot of great texturing and detail into the house, and I really just love the simple color palette that you chose. Your vector lines are on point, and it all really works really well. I love the house. One thing I would say is that the house looks really great, really detailed with the amount of texture and shading that it has, but the background and foreground kind of seem a little bit at odds with that. The background's a little bit too flat, I think, and it kind of competes with the house, which is super detailed, and the background, which is super flat. And when you look at them side by side, it's kind of an uncomfortable feeling that you get when you're looking at it. And I think what could help is maybe making the background a little bit darker so it fades into the background. It gives more sense of depth. Because right now it feels like these mountains in the background and the house kind of are sitting at the same depth in the same plane. So that may help just push it back a little bit, so therefore we can just enjoy the house for what it is. But Jay, awesome job. Keep it up. Can't wait to see your next assignment. Next up is Joey, and Joey, I think your spaceship that you ended up with, this illustration is amazing. I really loved it, really do love it, and you put an awesome amount of texture in there, really great simple color palette. I love the sketch that you went through. It shows really detailed parts of the spaceship, different kind of like a little diagram. This looks really like architectural, kind of schematic. Like I really love this sketch, and the reference imagery that you pulled really, I really like it because it really you really see it in the end result. You see this kind of textured, kind of aged kind of look in this end result, and I think you did a really great job of kind of pulling that out. I love that you tried a second sketch with these apartments, these city apartments, and I honestly think that this sketch could stand on its own with the amount of coloring and sketching that you put into it. I think your sketching style looks really awesome just on its own. I know you said you didn't like this one as much, or you had a little bit more trouble with this, but Joey, I think you did an awesome job with this. I love the amount of details that you put in to this sketch, and these apartments look awesome. I love the little grass here, the trees, just amazing job. And I really think that you took a lot of inspiration from this, and you can really see that in your final drawing. And I love you're taking other illustrations, but also like from real life photographs. And I think that's a really good thing to point out, is that we can be inspired from just everyday real life things rather than, or in addition to, the work that we see other artists putting out there. Because it's always an interesting perspective when we go back to the source material, which is real life, which is things that have already been made. And I think that can give our work a different kind of taste when we pull from that type of reference imagery. So Joey, awesome job. I think the house looks great, the apartment houses look really awesome, and this rocket looks amazing. So great job, Joey. Can't wait to see what you come up with your next assignment. That's all that we have for this assignment. We only had 2 people submit. Guys, I know there's a ton of work coming, and I'm excited to see that some of you guys are submitting it. Don't worry if you're falling behind. That's what we had the catch-up week for. And I know it's a lot of work, but keep on trying to get at that work and set some time apart to just continue just chopping away at all the assignments that we got for you guys. So awesome job. Keep it up, guys. Catch you next time on the dojo.